Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the
real. What's up, everybody? It's your girl T from Adventures of Spirits, and this is
Pretty tell me what to call me. You call me King TJ.
Anyway, what's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday Libations. What's going on? Let's see who's in the building. Hopefully, everybody is doing well today. So, let's see here. So, I see we got Keeping Up with the Griffiths. How you doing? How you doing?
What up, fam?
All right. Hey, RJ, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. What's up? It's Tuesday. All right, you got the Griffins ready for their cocktails. Hey, Winston and Leo, how are you doing?
What up, fam? What up?
How's it going? How's it going? All right, thank you, thank you. Everybody saying hello to each other. All right, RJ. All right, everybody saying hello to each other. So we noticed that we were having some issues streaming over to Facebook. Don't know what's going on over there, but give me 1 second because I just want to make sure that we're connected over to our Facebook friends. Okay. Okay, yeah. Facebook, I'm sorry, Facebook. You won't see us today, but it's okay. Y'all can always watch the replay. Hey, we got to get ready for these cocktails because that's what people came to see, right? All right. All right. They said doing good. Okay, then. And look, Winston, I put me some extra curls in because the weather has swelled up my hair on the way home. But I'm gonna send you your picture with the cocktail bottles, okay? Just for you. So I did not forget you. All right. I felt so bad. I was supposed to send him that picture last week. I'm so sorry, Winston. All right. All right. So today, everybody, we will be making 3 cocktails. One is called, oh, help me hear me. Where my phone at?
Right over there.
Where my phone? Oh, I'll be right back, y'all.
She got to step away from the minute. So we're going to have pretty tenant on. Don't nobody tell nothing. Snitches get stitches.
Why are you acting retarded?
I ain't did nothing.
I'm sorry. Special.
I haven't did anything. I'm ready for them drinks. I just got off work. I drove 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm ready for them drinks.
Ooh, the lights went out. Just joking, y'all. I'm just rearranging some stuff. Y'all just be patient with me. We actually gonna go through. We received a gift in the mail. We received a gift in the mailbox. So we're gonna open up our gift and share with you what we received. You didn't turn this light on. Assistant.
That ain't no wheel. That's a light switch.
I know it's a light switch.
Can't blame me for the light switch.
Anyway, let me. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. All right. So we received a gift in the mail for playing the love and marriage game. Right?
That we should have won.
Be quiet. Stop being a sore loser. Anyway, Parker's on the go. Thank you so much. They sent us. I'm assuming this is a participation gift, right? Since we did not win, but we learned. You don't lose, you learn. There's only one winner, but everybody else just need to do better, right? Okay, so we just have to do better next time. Anyway, we got this card and it said, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to join us as a contestant on our Love and Marriage Live. All right. Well, thank you, Parker and Grove. Thank you, Siobhan and Brandon. And in this box, we got some sweet goodies. We got some Hershey Nuggets truffles. Okay.
I got some Hershey's Nugget.
Yes, he likes to. He likes the sweet. He likes the sweet, so that's fine. He can keep it sweet. The Happy Valentine's Day chocolates. Those some more sweets.
I got some Happy Valentine's Day chocolates.
You know what? Whatever. And we got my favorite color too, purple. Huntington Home Muffin. It's a candle, y'all. I'm opening this up. See what it smells like. Ooh. It smells sweet. And then it gives you another funny smell. But it smells sweet though, right? Mm-hmm. You know, it don't smell sweet to you?
It smells like jasmine.
You smell jasmine?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know what jasmine smells like, but it smells sweet to me.
It smells like potpourri.
Okay. So we got the candle. And we got some cinnamon hot tamale flavored chewy candy. So I'm assuming they're like gummies or something. Because there's soft gummies. You know, like the little jelly beans. I know what tamales are. Sort of like your little skinny Mike and Ike type thing. Then we have some mini chocolate Hershey's Kisses. They really try and bring your sugar up, right? He don't eat it all, and I promise I won't crumble it up.
All in moderation.
I promise I won't crumble it up this time.
That's why I said it's mine, because she is the candy hater.
So we also got some lollipop shaped like hearts. Okay, this is cute. It's a lollipop treat. And and we got the 52 conversation starter question cards. It said, would you rather? It's a Valentine's Day card game. So I just want to say thank you, Siobhan and Brandon, for giving us this participation gift. Trust me, it will be used and probably eaten up before Sunday gets here. Okay. And I love games and stuff like this. So we'll definitely be using this, especially when we go on trips and stuff. We got something to do on the airplane and conversations and stuff to have. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now let's get into these cocktails. All right. My
favorite part of the day on a Tuesday.
Wait, let me go put these over here.
I ain't cutting no wheels today. I'm boycotting.
All right, so tonight we have 3 cocktails. We have we're doing bubblies tonight. So we're gonna have the champagne cocktail, the Airmail, and the Brambubble. Okay. I watch a lot of cocktail videos and things that I like to add to the segment and recreate. I just love to bring them to you all, especially if I haven't tasted it, just to see what they taste like. So let me get into the chat and see who else has joined us before we start the cocktail. All right, we got Sassy Soul Living. Today was a day. Okay. Welcome in, Sassy Soul Living. Today was a day. How we doing? We're doing just fine, just fine. Sounds like you might need a cocktail, Sassy Soul. Since I can't have one of your cocktails, I'm gonna pop one of those edibles in real quick. Lord have mercy.
Live your best life.
Hey, do what
Stand
you
on
need to
real.
do. She said, take your time. Pretty Timmy and Tanya. Hey, fam. Hey, Siobhan and Brandon. Thank y'all so much for the participation gift. Trust me, it will be used and it'll probably be gone by Sunday. Everything but them cards. See, I like that you don't lose, you learn. That's right. And there's only one winner. I'm Generation X. So there's no, you gave us a participation box and you good because nobody would have got nothing. Just the winners. You just learn to do better, then you get something. But thank you so much, Brandon and Siobhan. It
won't my fault that we didn't.
Anyway, I need to run to the post office. I'll be back. All right, Sassy. All right, House of Ed. That is so cute. It was cute, isn't it? I'm gonna tear them lollipops up though. Parker's on the go. Everybody's saying hey. Everybody's saying hey. She said you're welcome. All right. Wait, is that also for single people looking for a date? What? Oh, you talking about the box? I don't know. What? Oh, the game. Well, it's a Valentine's Day. They're Valentine's Day cards. Maybe we'll read some of them on one of our lives and ask the questions or whatever. But I'll let you know once I open the card box and let you know what type of questions. But my thoughts are, if their conversation starters, they're probably for dating. So something similar to like the different card games, like Tonight's Conversation or relationships and things like that. So it's probably gonna be fun. I can't wait to try them. And looks like fun. Yep. We gonna find out. Let me see. Parker's on the go. Oh, she laughing. What's she laughing at? You guys are highly requested, so you will be back. Well, thank you very much. We gonna be back, and he gonna get it right.
Yep.
And he gonna get it right. Just like I said, he is gonna get it right.
As long as we ain't cut no wheels, Timmy gonna show up and show out.
Whatever. All right. Hey, Shan. Okay, I always gotta say it slow. Shantirement. Did I say it right? Hey, welcome in. Welcome in. All right, let's get into these cocktails, everybody. All right, so our first. Hold on, let me get it up on the stage, y'all. Let me get the recipe up here. So, first one is the champagne cocktail. So this champagne cocktail is gonna be, this is gonna only consist of champagne. Oh, can you go get the champagne, please? It's the one with Snoop Dogg.
Just the bottle?
Front. Just the bottle.
What about the ice?
No, not yet, because it may melt. And I'm gonna need you to get the ice for the next one. Matter of fact, I won't need the ice until the second drink. Thank you very much. But this one calls for, we're going to soak a sugar cube with Angostura bitters. It's going to sit in the bottom of the champagne glass. Okay. The one with Snoop Dogg's face on it. Right there as soon as you open it up. We're going to place the cube in the bottom of the glass. It also includes some cognac. There's going to be some cognac in it. So basically, maybe about not even 1/4 of the glass. All the flavor is going to be there, and then we're going to top it off with the champagne, and then it'll have lemon and orange rim on it, just to spritz the edges of them. Okay, so what I'm going to need for Timmy to do, okay, is take this peeler. Get the peeler. You know what the peeler look like? Hold it up. Is that a peeler, everybody? Yes. Okay. So what I'm going to need you to do is shave a little bit of lemon off of it. Okay. Shave a little bit, maybe about a piece that looks like about maybe 2 inches, 2 inches by, 2 inches. You need to hold the lemon.
Why not cut it in half?
No, you just peel it. Don't cut nothing in half. I need the skin. I don't need the lemon.
So
you try.
Which way I'm doing?
No, you're right, but what you got them big hands. You got big hands.
My hands too big.
No, hold. Okay, look. Here you go. Let me show you. I'm sorry. Hold it. I thought you've done this before.
No.
Hold the lemon.
I'm just an assistant.
You peel potatoes.
I'm just an assistant.
You peel potatoes.
I'm just an assistant.
Have you peeled potatoes
No.
before? See, now you just acting crazy. So hold it firm. Hold your peeler and you press down. See this? And you go like this, just like a potato. Bam. That's a piece of lemon. That's a peel. Okay. Now I need you to do the same thing with that orange. Get me a piece just like that lemon. Hold it. Hold your finger there. No, your point finger like this. You want to control it. Okay. There you go. Not on the blade, you're gonna cut yourself. Oop.
No, this ain't gonna be me. I can't do that.
I said to control it. Look, see my thumb? Holding my thumb.
It don't feel natural to me. I ain't gonna do that.
What do you mean it don't feel good?
Because it don't feel natural. I'm right. Go ahead.
Well, then you can do it with your left hand.
Okay.
You hold it. And you see my thumb holding it? So you can control it. You ain't supposed to cut yourself. There you go. Now, there go the orange. So now we're going to have to teach you wheels and peeling. We're going to have you practice on some potatoes. I'm going to make some homemade mashed potatoes this weekend.
I like my potatoes in the box.
Anyway.
Water and butter.
Folks, I just really want to let y'all know this is not an ad. Just so you know that. This truly is this is freaking happening, okay? All right, so it's going to include this, and we're actually going to use the cognac. So we're going to use, because it's still Black History Month. We in Black History Month Thursday, but our last segment is tomorrow. We're going to continue with the 19 Crimes with Snoop Dogg on the front. Okay, he's affiliated with them. He doesn't own the brand. Then we're going to do the cognac. However, the cognac is Black owned, and I did feature it. And if you want to know details about the cognac, you can go to my cognac series, which was the first week of February. And then let me have the champagne glass, please. There you go. And it's going to go in a champagne flute glass. Okay. All right. So we're going to get the sugar cube so you all can see. So I'm going to use this glass so you all can see through it to soak the sugar cube. Okay. Thanks to Meat from Meat and I for getting us some sugar cubes. My friend Shanae also happened to buy us some sugar cubes, actually. So thanks to both of you all. Now we got an abundance of sugar cubes because we could not find it anywhere. My next goal was just to order it off of Amazon. It was always either sold out or just not there. So we got a sugar cube in here, and we're going to use the Angostura bitters, okay? And we're going to soak the actual ice cube. We're not going to mush it or muddle it. We're just going to soak it, okay? So we're going to soak it. Okay, so while that's soaking, I'll let it soak for a couple of seconds. While that's soaking for a minute, because you know it has to go through the whole sugar cube, let me check the comments and then we'll continue with the drink. So let's see who we have in the place tonight. All right. Where am I? Okay, here we go. There you go. Okay. Thank you, Shintarman. I got the word right. Thank you very much. Hey, your favorite couple. Hey, Key and Shelton. How you doing? Welcome in. Hey, on the go with YOLO. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. That's right. All right. Everybody saying hello to your favorite couple. People are laughing. Everybody's saying hello. Saying hello. Hello. Everybody's speaking. All right. I think we're good now. Yep. All right. So let's go on and there you go. All right. So let's go and get back into this cocktail. All right. So now that it's soaked, pass me the tongs, please. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. So what we're going to do is take these tongs. Don't squeeze the sugar cube. And we're going to let it sit in the bottom of the champagne glass. Okay, so this, you can rinse this if you like. Thank you very much. All right. And so now we're going to add, where's my cognac? All right. Now we're going to add 3/4 of an ounce of cognac. And we're going to use the Nyack cognac. 3/4 of an ounce. Right. And now we're going to fill the glass with champagne. Woo! In bottles, y'all. We're still fresh. All right. Now, usually I hold the glass to the side and pour the champagne in so it controls the bubbles, but I really don't want to move it too much, so I'm just going to tilt it just a little bit. And I'm just going to pour it a little slow. Hold on. I got scared. Bubbles didn't even overflow. You know what? Your little passive aggressiveness. We got to work on that. We got to work on that.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't even say anything.
Whatever. I know you didn't say it. Your look said everything.
My look didn't say anything.
All right. And to keep it nice, and I'm gonna put the lid back on it. This is actually for champagne. If you have champagne or anything that's sparkling, this is actually a stopper. You can get them from Amazon or from your local liquor store. Just make sure you get the silver ones that actually has a little stopper built into it. And what it does is when you push it down, and the little claws on the side holds it down in the bottle so it keeps the bubbles fresh. So you can actually, if you don't finish your champagne today, you can actually save it for the next day or the next 2 days or whatever. I've kept champagne in my refrigerator for like up to a week after opening it, and it was as if I just opened it. But here you go. The champagne cocktail. So as you can see, the cognac and the sugar and everything just lifts up itself. You're not supposed to stir it. You can if you like, but it just defeats the whole purpose of the actual cocktail, and it actually adds more bubbles. So cheers, and let the assistant taste. How'd it taste?
Nasty.
Let me see.
Just nasty.
Let me see. Oh, you know, we forgot the whole purpose of the lemon and the orange. Maybe it'll add to it. It's not supposed to go in. It's just supposed to go around the rim of the glass. So we're going to express the lemon. You want to squeeze it. Squeeze it. You don't put it inside. And you squeeze it with the orange as well. Rub around the ends. Rub around the rims. And they say the smell is supposed to make it taste differently. Now, let's see. Let me know if it tastes different.
A little bit.
See, because it's the smell. It's the smell. So, yeah, it does taste better. It does taste better. But also, then again, the sugar and everything is almost dissolved, so it might just be because it's just more sweet. But I think the orange and the lemon just really makes this. To me, this is a good brunch champagne cocktail, or just when you want to make it home where you don't really want liquor, but you want to just spruce up just a regular champagne and you don't want juice. Go ahead and mix them two together. It's actually pretty good. I think that I personally, with the Angostura sugar cube, I think I will also put a little bit of the orange bitters in there and do it that way. And maybe it'll give more of that orange flavor, and then just rim it with just the lemon. So That's also an option. All right. Do I get is this a pretty Timmy moment or is it like, you don't like it? I like it. So I'm going to sit this over to the side. All right. So let's see what folks have to say before we start on our second cocktail. All right. Let me see. Hold on. Where did I leave off? Okay, here we go. Okay, and what? People were still continuing to say hello. Hello. Excuse me. She said, I can do this with bourbon. Yes, you can. You can try with a couple of things. That's just cognac. So I'm pretty sure if you can do it with cognac, see what it tastes like with brandy, see what it tastes like with whiskey, see what it tastes like with bourbon. You can see whatever it tastes like with maybe brown liquor, maybe even some dark rum. Don't know, right? It might also taste good that way too. But you're right, YOLO. Yeah. It looks good. It tastes good to me too. Winston or Leo. I never know which one is up, which one of you it is, but it is good. It's pretty for sure. It's very pretty. It is very pretty. And I like the way the bubbles continue. Say, all right, Brandon, all right, Brandon, aka Pretty Timmy, talking about I didn't do nothing. Oh, yeah, see, that's what you did.
I did.
Do they look away too, Shimon? Oh God. Who said that? You said nasty. Oh, because you said it was nasty. You know what? He gonna think anything that's not sweet is nasty, but he's been elevating his taste, but it's okay. Nasty, just nasty. Hey Dre, Michelle, how you doing? Way to go for keeping it 100. Well, I say it tastes good. He say it's nasty. It's just a matter of everybody's flavor palette. Just depends on what it is. Folks are laughing.
It tastes like something that came from Compton.
It
or Long Beach, wherever Snoop was from.
You know what? Whatever.
Maybe he had his big toe in it or something. Tastes like some foot and boot.
He's not really a cognac guy. He's just now getting into the brown liquor outside of Crown Royal, just to be honest with you. He's been expanding his palate lately. Our YouTube buddy Whiskey Reaper created a whiskey sour just for him. Had him made it a certain way just for him, and he likes it. And while we were on our last cruise, he was drinking it the entire time. So, you know, it's just a matter of finding a right balance for him until I guess his palate really opens up to it. Then he can go with other things. But right now, he's still fresh and new in the cognac and whiskey and bourbon type arena.
The baby drinks.
I mean, you drink some good drinks. You drink some strong doggone vodka drinks. Because you drink some drinks sometimes where I'm like, ugh, how can you drink that? But then again, I'm not really a white liquor drinker. So that's one of my reasons. I'm thinking the bourbon will be better with the bitters. I agree, YOLO. I agree. And you know what? I'm gonna have to try it. I'm gonna have to try it. Go get that other champagne glass real quick while I start on this second one, because before we end the night, I'm going to try it with some bourbon. Thank you, YOLO. We're going to try that. And then I'm going to use the orange bitters with the Angostura instead of sprinkling it with the orange. I'm going to do that later. Let me just put it up here so I won't forget. All right. Yeah, just put the glass over there. We'll do that afterwards. You just turn the light back off. The light in the pool room. Oh, where you just came from. Thank you very much, sir. All right, everybody. So now we are off to the second cocktail. So this second cocktail, and honey, this will require some ice. Okay. Not a lot of ice, just a little bit of ice, because I just wanted in here just to be able to mix it a little bit. So maybe about half of this with some ice in it, please. Thank you very much. Well, everybody, this second one is called Airmail. Okay. And Airmail, let me take this off the screen real quick. All right. So Airmail, this consists of rum, and we're going to use apple steak rum, okay? Because I already featured 10 to 1 on a review. So this was the other black rum that I did have. Now, Megan Ambar did also give me a rum, but it was a rum punch, so I really couldn't use it for tonight. So I'm gonna go with my other black-owned rum here. So we're gonna go with Appleton Estate from Jamaica. Then we're gonna have some honey syrup. And I have some honey syrup in these little packs right here. I usually use them for the charcuterie boards and stuff. So I'm gonna keep this here. They say you can use honey syrup, or you can do make like a simple syrup, but with honey instead of sugar, like water and honey mixed together. You boil it and create it. I wasn't doing all of that. I'm just gonna use the honey syrup. It's also gonna require some lime juice. So, Mr. Assistant, if you can cut this lime in half and then use the squeezer, and I need a half an ounce of lime juice. So there's measurements on this glass. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I need the lime juice to go to here. So I don't need that much, but I just need it to go there. But just cut that in half, and it may go over, and it's okay because the other drink also may require some lime juice. And then we're just going to strain it into a coupe glass. Very simple, along with the champagne. Okay. So as soon as he gets the lime juice together into the note the other way, the openings is at the bottom, so the juice has to. There you go. Thank you. Got it. You need some help? Don't squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. There you go. There you go. Use all your strength. All your strength. Okay, let's see. Yep, that's perfect. That's perfect. Thank you very much. That can go in the trash. Where's the box that I had over here? Okay, yeah, put that in the trash. All right, everybody. So where's the shaker? All right. So in your shaker, you just want to put just a little bit of ice, because like I said, you always want your champagne chilled anyway. This is the ice, and we're going to put 1 ounce of rum in there. Because don't forget, most of these drinks are going to be champagne. So it's going to be 1 ounce of rum. It's going to be a half an ounce of honey syrup. Now this consists of a half an ounce. So I'm going to tear this open, and I'm going to squeeze it in here. All right. Put this in the trash. Thank you very much. Then we're going to put the half an ounce of lime juice. And we're not going to put all of it because it was a little over a half ounce. And we're going to shake. All right. If you could pass me that coupe glass, please. The coupe glass, not the highball. There you go. So this goes into a coupe glass. So this drink goes into a coupe glass. So we're going to double strain this. And it's not supposed to fill up your glass because you're going to top it off with the champagne. There you go. Because you really don't want all that ice in there either. All right. Now this can go in the sink. Thank you very much. I won't need that anymore. And then we're going to top it off with the champagne. There's no garnishings for this drink. It's nothing but the bubbles of the champagne for the drink. And there you have it, everybody. The Airmail. Now, as soon as Timmy finishes, rinsing out everything. We're gonna have him taste it, but I think I'm gonna taste it first. Okay. You all ready to taste it?
Yeah.
How it taste?
Nasty.
He says it's nasty. Let me be the judge of that. It does not. It's just different for you. It's different for you. This one here tastes similar to, what was the drink we made for New Year's, our New Year's video, for the culture, the one with the sorrel and the rum and everything in it. That's what this one tastes like. It is different, okay? But I'm also wondering if maybe it'll be different if it wasn't the brown rum versus a white rum. Maybe if it was the white rum, maybe it would have a different flavor. Because, you know, different rums taste different anyway. So, but I actually like it. You don't like it.
Kind of remind me of being a lion in the jungle chasing a zebra and bite them on the ass.
What the hell is a zebra?
A zebra and bite them on the ass.
You know what? Anyway.
It just tastes raw.
Did you have something to drink before the
video?
No. You sure?
No.
Okay, just checking. But
they just taste raw.
This is good. He didn't like it. I liked it. That was the Airmail. Let's see what the guests have to say in the comments. Hey, Keisha, welcome in. Hey, happy Tuesday. That's right. Everybody saying hello to Keisha. Keisha saying hello to everybody. All right. Oh my God, the zebra, but thank you. The zebra's bottom. That's the mood he's in today. That is the mood that he's in today. All right.
It tastes raw.
It does not taste raw.
Like a lion biting on a zebra's ass.
Hey, hey, Alea. Alea say hello to everybody. All right.
Zebra fur all in your teeth.
Whatever. Anyway. Hopefully he likes this last one. Okay. Our last, excuse me, ooh, them bubbles get you. This last one consists of gin, a blackberry liqueur, some simple syrup, and some lemon juice, and your champagne. So today, because I don't have any, it calls for a dry gin, and the gin that I do have, by Snoop is flavored, so I couldn't use that one. So I decided to use my premium gin, the Hendrix. We're going to use the Chambord blackberry liqueur. Then we're going to use simple syrup, your simple syrup, and then we're actually going to create some lemon juice. So if you can cut this in half, honey, please, and pour it in this glass. I'm going to need a half an ounce of lemon juice, but I know that's the juicy one, so just squeeze it all in here and I'll just pour out what I need. Okay. What we're gonna do is it's gonna be poured in a highball glass. Now, oh, it said I have to pour both and mix. Oh, it says for me to shake, so I am going to need my shaker. Okay. Yeah. So after you do that, if you can do the shaker, that's fine, honey. That's fine. That's perfect. Thank you very much. If you can rinse the shaker out, because I am going to need the shaker, but just a little bit of ice, like a little less than what you gave last time. It just needs to be enough for me to shake it up. And it's going to go into a highball glass with the champagne at the same time. Okay? So, as soon as he gets the glass over here, I'll get everything started. Let's see what we got. Who we got in the chat?
The ice in this?
Yes, just a little bit. Just half of what you gave me last time. All right. Hey, Shay's Adventures. Welcome in. Welcome in. On the go. Wow. Yeah, it's good though. RJ, I love the whole bar setup. It just looks very visually pleasing. Thank you very much. Look, my husband I'm running out of space for stuff, because it only but so much can fit on everything. So I have my wine. He built the wine rack and buffet table over here, but I need him to make another one of those for over there because my bar is getting overran because I got all the liqueurs, I got cabinetry, and they're full. So he just has to do a whole nother one, and so I can get some of this stuff off the bar, like the stuff that I don't use as frequent as others. So thank you very much, RJ. Thank you so much. Keisha says, all right, Keisha speaking to Halea and everyone else. Yolo says, love Hendrix whenever she can do gin. What do you mean when you can do gin? Is there a certain time you can do gin? A certain time, or does gin make you sin? Is that what it is? That you only drink it on certain occasions? Everybody say hey to Keisha. RJ saying cheers. All right. Everybody saying hello. All right. Everyone saying hello. All right. Okay. So we reached the bottom, and I do have my mixer now. So let's go ahead and mix this drink. So in this mixer, we're going to do 1 ounce of gin. Half an ounce of blackberry liqueur. Chambord, believe it or not, I'm just now opening this thing. At first, I was pulling it, twisting it. It would not open. I had to get my husband to open it. So this is my first time using the liqueur, y'all. I bought it and said, "Ooh, I need to make me some cocktails with it," and I didn't do it. 1/4 ounce of simple syrup. Half an ounce of lemon juice. And then I'm going to shake with the top it. I'm going to shake it without the top. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Let me have the highball, please. There you go. Right up here. And while I'm doing this, I have a toothpick right there. If you can get me 2 of those Bordeaux cherries and put on there. Thank you very much. 2 or 3. It was supposed to be garnished with some blackberries to accent the blackberry liqueur, but I didn't go to Publix today. So I'm going to give you something to look like blackberries. I'm going to give you some black cherries, and that's what we're going to accent it with today. Put it over. All right. Now, the thing is, it says to pour it at the same time. So let me make some room because I'm not trying to knock anything over.
All of them was 2.
It's just 2. That's fine. Take the stem off. Put it through the. There you go. Now it says to pour it together at the same time. Why it says the same? I guess so it can mix up together. Oh, the bubbles. This looks refreshing. This looks refreshing. You should like this one. Thank you. And garnish. It says blackberries, but I gave you the black cherries. So here you go. This is called the Brambubble. Don't ask me where that name came from. Matter of fact, in the description, I'm going to put the actual link to the bartender who inspired me to do these drinks. But it's called the Brambubble, and they don't have another name for it, so that's what they call it. So here, let's see what this tastes like. You got your Brambubble. To me, it looks like a light pink Sprite, along with some Bordeaux cherries on the top. So let's see. I'm gonna let you go first. How that taste? Do you like that one? So you like this?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, so let's see. And I also think with the cherries in your nose, it also helped with the taste of it. But this is actually very good. For those people in the chat who aren't drinkers, your favorite couple, I don't know, Parker's on the go. I'm not sure if you drink, you know, if you're lightweights or whatever, but I think that this would be a good, easy drink for you. It's primarily champagne and blackberry liqueur. Just sort of to just add a little flavor to the champagne. But you would actually like this because to be honest, this actually tastes like it's a mocktail. Yes. It does not taste alcohol. You don't smell the alcohol. You don't, it's none of that. But it's good. Some people may say, oh, well, that sounds dangerous because you may want to, you know, drink a lot of it and think something, then they do get drunk and be like, well, why? Well, it's the champagne, but this is good. This is real good. Yes. All right. So out of the three, so today we made, as you can see, we drank on it already. And I said I was going to make one of these with some bourbon instead of the cognac because YOLO gave a good option for that. But here you have your champagne cocktail, which had the soaked sugar cube at the bottom and topped it with some cognac and topped it off with the champagne. Then here you had the Airmail, which consisted of gin and some gin and some was gin and rum, right? Mm-hmm. Gin and rum along with some champagne. And then this one had champagne and blackberry liqueur and a little bit of honey. The other one had honey. This one had, just some sugar, simple syrup, basically, some lime juice and some champagne. And then that's it with some cherries on top. But out of these three, which one was your favorite? And which one did you like best?
Boot, sneaker, sandal. I like the sandal, toes out.
You like the sandal toes out. What do you mean sandal toes out?
Because it's refreshing. And it's kind of more like breezy, you know.
Depends on what kind of toes people got.
We ain't talking about no hammer time.
No anyway, so Pretty Timmy did not like the first two drinks. He said he didn't like it, but he did once we put the orange and lemon effervescence on the top of it, and it smelled more pleasing. He actually said okay, but he still didn't like it. He definitely didn't like this one, and I think it's mainly because of the gin that's in there. And then this one here, and also probably because of the type of rum that we use for that one. But this one right here to me is refreshing for anybody, whether you drink, you don't drink, you're lightweight, you're a heavyweight, doesn't matter. This is very refreshing, and also very good, even I would say even for a brunch or just a simple cocktail. Yes. It could have been in this highball or it could have been in the champagne glass. Still gonna give you the same effect, the same flavor. So I actually like this one the best as well. This one was my second and this one was my third. So you only like this one. You didn't like the other two at all. Okay. So we're going to make, I'm going to have you make that last one that YOLO just said with the bourbon. But the bourbon that I want is, I'm not mixing my Blanton's with anything. Where's my bourbon? Hold on. Which one do I want? Yeah, we're gonna do some. Let me see. Do some redemption today. Nope, that's a rye. I don't want a rye. Give me that Old Forester right there. Yeah, give me that Old Forester. I use the Old Forester. All right. So I'm gonna have you make it. So I'm gonna check the comments while you make the next one. So this is what I need you to do. I need you to rinse this out. And then you're gonna get a sugar cube. And you're gonna put about 3 or 4 dashes of Angostura bitters, about 2 dashes of Angostura bitters, the one with the yellow top, 2 dashes of the orange bitters, on the sugar cube, and let it sit for a minute. Okay. All right. Let's see what the group has to say. Ooh, am I that far behind? Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Come on, mouse, where you at? Why is this acting crazy? Oh, just great. Come on. Where's my... Sorry, y'all. Hold on. My mouse is acting crazy. Oh, just great. Oh, you want to go dead on me now?
I'm gonna go get the mouse. Well, get another mouse.
Yeah, you can go get another mouse. However, let me just get this out the way, and then I just need you to go get the other mouse because I can't move this laptop. I'm sorry, everybody. I can't move the comments without my mouse. I'm sorry, y'all. I was gonna let Pretty Timmy make the drink. What did you put on here already? You did 2 of the one with the orange or the yellow? Okay. Okay, I need to put a little more because it's not soaked, y'all. So this one is, Yolo told me to try this one. So I'm going to try this one. This one is with the bourbon. So this is the champagne cocktail with the bourbon. While he goes and gets the mouse, because I can't navigate y'all from here unless I get all up in the camera, all up in the video with y'all. So, okay, so that's done. So now we're gonna, after we soak it, we're gonna put the sugar cube in the bottom of the champagne glass. All right. And then instead of cognac of 3/4 of an ounce, we're gonna use the bourbon. And this time we're gonna use Old Forester. Okay. All right. And then top it off with the champagne. And this is good because this is, man, look at it. It may not be a full drink, but y'all get the effect. That's all gone. So now let me spritz some of this lime, this lemon on the edge. So as you can see, as everyone saw earlier, you got the sugar and the bourbon that's just going through the champagne, creating more bubbles, but also adding that flavor. So I am very curious to see what this tastes like, Yolo. I'm pretty sure it's going to taste very, very, very good. Let's see what this is going to taste like. Ooh, that is better, Yolo. I like that. Oh, yeah. And I'm curious to see just how much more it gets better as the sugar cube fully dissolves. I like that. Oh yeah, I definitely like that. That is good. What are you doing that for?
Just plug it into it.
Oh, well, go ahead, plug it in. It's right there on the left. See on the left where the microphone is?
Mm-hmm.
It's right there. We almost back in business, y'all. You know, you gotta like flip it.
I know, I'm gonna push it down there.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Got it?
Yep.
Thank you. Is it on?
Yeah, there you go. Pull it down, it's on.
Oh, pull it down.
Yeah. Now it's on.
I don't see no mouth.
Let me see.
Do I need to push the
Yeah.
button?
Yeah, push the pair.
Oh, well then I got it.
No, give me the mouse right quick.
Yeah.
Right quick.
There you go. Timmy about to make the mouse work. Oh, there it goes. Did you do something?
Mm-hmm.
You did something.
See if it's working now.
But I don't see it. You clicked it, but I don't see it. So if you plug it in, sorry everybody. Technical difficulty. Technical difficulties. Got it?
I'm trying to get it prepared better. Awesome.
Because it's plugged in, so it should work.
Mm-hmm. Use the HP.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
I see it.
Got it on Bluetooth.
Thank y'all. All right. So let's see what we got over here. Let me go down. Okay. Okay, here we go. This is where we left off, y'all. All right. Everybody's talking to everyone in the chat. Hey, me and Anwar, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Everyone's saying hello to Meet and I. Everyone's saying hello, hello, hello. Hey, Queen Kesh, Keisha. Another pretty drink, but is it pretty? Timmy approved. Yes, obviously he liked it, so I'm gonna let him drink. I'm gonna let him drink. Make sure you eat the cherries too. Hey, how you doing, Adrian? How you doing? Oh, Latrice. Wait a minute. Anderson Carter. Wait, I'm sorry. It got your name differently on one side than the other side, Yana. Hey, baby, how you doing? See, that sounds like cool. That sounds like Kool-Aid to me. I know, don't it?
Honey, you almost out of the camera frame. Come back this way.
I'm okay. They can see. They can hear me. They can hear me. Not you trying to be the cameraman.
She knows she's supposed to be in the front of the camera. Pretty Timmy's supposed to be right here.
Oh.
I'm a sidekick.
What else? What else?
Notice that right there? A sidekick. What a nice drink today.
Alea says she could try it when she come home on Friday. Yeah, okay. You always say that if you come out your room. Everybody speaking. Alea talking to her sister. All right. Yana talking to everybody. Everybody's talking. They all look pretty. To me, they all taste good. They all taste good, Keisha. I'm telling you. Is the second drink a French 75? No, a French 75 has, I'm missing an ingredient for a French 75. It's similar to it, but it wouldn't have rum in it. So not quite, but I understand where you're coming from. So similar, yes. We can try that last one. Yes. Now let me ask you this. Shelton and Key, do you want that last one to be the one for your interview drink, or the mocktail that I sent you? Let me know. Okay, everyone's talking to everybody. Said, oh, it's called the Airmail. Yeah, the French 75, Keisha, is like she's talking about the ingredients that was used in it. It's similar, but it's not quite the same. Thank you all. It's called the Airmail. Me and I said, Cyprus defeated, Tim. Looks delicious. Yes, it is delicious. It is. Talking about fix it, Timmy. Whatever.
Not that.
He can't fix it. He can't even peel a doggone orange.
I ain't cutting no wheel and I ain't peeling no oranges.
Everybody's saying hello, hello. Hey, Steve, C, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Everybody's speaking to everyone. Okay. What did it say? We'll stick with the mocktail. Okay. So, as everyone knows, we went to Atlantic City last weekend, and anything that could go wrong went wrong, going and coming back. And I can honestly tell you that's why I got this doggone Band-Aid on my middle finger from jamming my finger in the closet, amongst other things that have occurred. So Caesar's Rewards gave us, they send trips in abundance. So we decided to go to Atlantic City for my husband's birthday and meet with my cousin and her husband for her husband's birthday. They're both Aquariuses. Their birthdays are a week apart from each other. So we decided to go, like in between, right? So we ended up getting there during his birthday. And we had to drive South Carolina Airport, Columbia, South Carolina Airport, yes, to catch the free plane to get out there. Then we get there, everything was good, everything smooth sailing, everything was on time. The airport was nice, right? They even had little rocking chairs for you to sit down and look amongst the runway and everything. So we get there, I'm unpacking, and I'm hanging up my jacket, and I slam my finger in the door, and of course my nail broke in half off. So half of my finger so it's bleeding. So my finger is in the process of healing right now. So one, I was already mad from that. But what made me even more mad is when I opened up the suitcase. And my suitcase, the thing is, I had bought my cousin's husband for his birthday one of Shay's cognac, Shay's cognac. That bottle was fine. But for some reason, TSA rumbling through my stuff decided not to put and it was just a regular benchmark. I just if I travel, I want something with a screw top that if I don't finish it, I'm good. I can still bring it back. It's not a cork or anything like that. This benchmark tastes just like Blanton's to me. Anybody can argue with me. Don't care. I'm just letting you know what it tastes like. It's $20-something, and it was something that I could drink on because I may not always want the drinks that because the barmaids in the casino don't really come to you as frequent unless you're tipping a whole lot of money. So plus they don't make my drinks right. So I bought my own liquor with me. How about the bottle is broken and it's empty? Now I have wrapped it in a pressure protector case or whatever. They don't rummage through it, but guess what? They didn't put it back where it was in the suitcase. They put it in the bottom of the suitcase where the wheels were. So everywhere them wheels hit and they throw it and everything, there's pressure. So of course it was going to break. All my clothes smelled like bourbon. Every single last one of them. So now I had to go to the laundromat in Atlantic City. It was Atlantic City, so I had to go old school, reminding me back at home in Brooklyn when you get the little shopping cart with your dirty clothes in it. Going, I had to get quarters. I had to, and then the man in I thought it was a man. It was a lady. the lady was like, are you gonna do laundry in here? You're getting change in my shop? And I'm like, lady, yes, I'm doing laundry. So she wanted to make sure we didn't get her to use her change out the change machine like it came out her pocket. To make sure that I was doing laundry in there. So I had to go old school. I spent an hour and a half in the laundromat washing all my clothes for the weekend. So, but that was the bad part. But get into the good part, right? The good part was the hotel was nice, Caesars. We stayed at Caesars. They had just finished renovating it, so a lot of the stuff in there was brand new architecture and whatever. Some nice restaurants. They had, of course, they had the Gordon Ramsay Grill and Pub. They had Hell's Kitchen in there. We didn't do that because we've done that before. What else they had in there? They had a Starbucks. They had a coffee type place where you can get like hoagie sandwiches and desserts and ice cream and cakes and all of that stuff. What else they had in there to eat?
I think that's it.
No, they had pizza.
They had pizza. They had a pizza place. They had another restaurant that we didn't go to.
What was in there? I forgot the name of it, but I do know we went to go see the movie Hook. And Hook had a restaurant that was attached to it called Super Frisco. And we went there for brunch. And that is a very eccentric type restaurant. The place is decorated with stuff like porcelain dolls, stuff hanging upside down, all these other like antique lamps, just very haunted house-ish, like
it was a very good show.
Well, okay, no, the show was good, but I'm talking about the restaurant, Super Frisco. Then they had some people come in and dance or whatever, but the show was off the chain. Now the bar only had one bartender, so I spent most of the show in the bar line. But the show, they had contortionists, they had dancers, they had the lady that was on the pole, they had singers, they had the people juggling, they had all kinds of stuff, and it was just, it was good. If you're ever in Atlantic City, please go see Hook. Go ahead.
The only bad was I was sitting next to this gentleman whose breath smelled so bad. And ever since I had COVID and pneumonia, my sense of smell is real sensitive. I was about ready to pass out. So when Tanya come back with the drinks, I'm like sloped over. She was like, "Oh, you going to sleep and everything?" I said, "I'm about to throw up in my mouth. If he say one more word, I'm going to toss these cookies over everybody." I ain't never in my life smelled a breath that smelled just like toilet water. And this woman was sitting beside him. I said, "Ooh, I hope he ain't kissing on you, baby."
Well, my thing is, I don't know if people even realize when their breath smell like that, because sometimes when it smells that bad, it's coming from your stomach and not your mouth. So he might have brushed his teeth that morning, but if you don't eat something,
that was coming from his ass. That's where it was coming from. That was coming from his ass. So he didn't brush his ass, and it was coming up through his mouth.
Stop. It ain't.
And it almost killed me.
It ain't 9 o'clock.
On my birthday.
Anyway.
Almost didn't see my birthday.
Anyway, the show was good. The drinks were good. The options of we ate at Morton's Steakhouse. That was real good. We ate there for their birthday. The casino there was crap. It was fine. They had machines, but they were a lot more older machines. And then machines that were just not it. I've seen casinos that just had a little more. So we ended up going to Tropicana, going and gambling there. Did we get to Harris? Yes, we did go to Harris one day as well. Harris, of course, always got all the good stuff. Did we come back winning a whole bunch of money? But played it back, but it wasn't really giving anything. It would give you just enough to keep you playing. That's the basic. what it is.
All it gave me was the blues on my birthday. It gave me the blues because it was taking my money.
Well, I think that the next time we go to Atlantic City, we'll probably stay at the Harrah's. But they also have a new casino resort called Nobu. And so we'll probably do Nobu next time. They actually just built it, but it's not going to be open until April this year. So when we go, probably be next year sometime, we'll go back to Atlantic City for the weekend and go out there. But let me check the comments before I tell you what happened with us coming back. Because it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. I saw one me said coming from his soul. Okay.
He had a dead ass soul too.
Okay. Oh yeah, she said she's gonna stick with the mocktail. Let me see. He said it's not in his nature. Yellow said, "Oh no." Oh, Yellow said, "Oh no." Keisha said, "Mocktails for me." YFC talk about ouch. Yeah, I know everything. It was just bad. It was bad, Key. Everybody got the little faces up there. They laughing. Yana's laughing. The dolls would scare me. It was very weird. I actually did not plan to vlog or anything, but I did use my camera to take certain shots. So I will do sort of like a short vlog on it, and I probably post it sometime between Thursday and Saturday sometime. It'll probably just be a snippet of just getting a taste of some of the different things we did. It will probably be very different from what you're probably used to seeing from us with our vlogs. It'll just be very, very short with certain things because the plan was not to vlog Atlantic City, but we just wanted to just enjoy the time while we were there. But I did take some videos of certain things. But yeah, I'm not a doll thing either. Key, I don't know if that's Key or Shelton. They're all laughing at you, honey. Everybody's laughing.
I was dying.
This might be Anwar coming from his soul. He said, I guess talk about the man breath, I guess.
If his soul was in his ass, that's where it's coming from. If his soul was in his ass, that's where it came from.
Sassy Soul said that is awful.
It was awful.
It's coming from backed up colon that's full. Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly the way he was describing it. So I offered a guy a piece of gum at the tables, and he said no thank you. I wanted to cry because his breath was horrible. Usually when people say that, I always go, yeah, you do. Just to let them know, I'm not offering it to you because I want to give you a piece of my gum. I'm giving it to you because you need some
Take
gum.
this gum.
Thank you. Exactly. Ain't nothing worse than some stinging breath. She said, all YOLO gum can't help with backed up colon odor.
No.
You ain't lying, Sassy. You are not lying at all. YFC like that is horrible. I was hoping. Well, you can hope, honey, because that gum wasn't going to do nothing but maybe mask it just for that minute. As soon as that gum flavor wore off, it was back to the shits. Y'all said good. Everyone had a good time. Shout out to the Crybaby Gang, Aquarius. That's not the Crybaby Gang, y'all. That's the Cancer Gang. Is the Crybaby Gang.
We ain't even talking to you, young.
They, Aquarius is, to me, I'm only going by him, and a couple that I've known is they're visionaries. They like to see stuff, and they just don't think about the details of getting it. It's just like that's where I'm trying to get to, and they're gonna work for it, and they're gonna think about the big picture things to get there. But sometimes it's the intricate details that they miss because they're so into the excitement of reaching that goal, which why I'm married to him. Is a goal-oriented person, So, but sometimes his process or his methodology we don't agree on. Sometimes, but
she be trying to control Pretty Timmy.
There's nobody trying to control nobody. I don't control nobody.
Yes, you do. You too loud. Calm down. Why you got to be the person that always got people drawing attention to yourself?
Lord, that's
what I say.
That is not true. You talking about something from how
Either-
many years?
either-
20-some years ago.
Either you gonna love it or you gonna like it.
20-some years ago.
Either you gonna love it
20
or you
something.
gonna like it.
I like to let y'all know what he's talking about is 23 years ago. Y'all.
Be quiet.
23
so much
years ago.
to yourself?
No. 23 years ago, our honeymoon, we on a cruise. And we at this all-inclusive resort, and him and this other lady, and I think you talked about it during, I don't know which interview you talked about it on, but him and this other lady husband, they act like they ain't never been nowhere. You know, it's all-inclusive, right? So that means if you drink a beer now, when you finish, you have time to put it in the trash and go get another one. He got Corona under here, Miller over here, and he got a drink right here. I'm like, you ain't got to do all that. Just don't walk around like that. I said, then he drunk so much. Him and what's the guy name? Dan. Him and Dan drank so much. When I say they were acting like frat boys, okay? So no offense to some of the frats up here, but y'all know what I'm talking about. They was acting like they ain't got no doggone sense. And they was on the boat. They was loud. They was singing loud. They was just acting like a fool. Okay,
best vacation
that
ever.
was one time
Best
I said
vacation
anything.
ever.
After that, I never said nothing else to you. So stop making these people think I be trying to hush you. No, I don't. You like to talk. I'm sure everybody up here already know that you like to talk. I'm just gonna let you talk.
You can't hush Pretty Timmy. You can't
I'm gonna let you.
You can't censor me.
Look, after 20-some years, I know what battles I ain't trying to fight no more. I'm leaving it just the way it is. That's it. That is it. So it's good to hear everyone had a good time. Shout out to the Crybaby gang. He ain't Crybaby baby. When I was a baby girl, I dealt blackjack and roulette at Mohegan Sun. Okay, so you was out there. How did you like it? Did you like it? Hey, Famous, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. Everybody's saying, hey, Famous. Don't let her silence you, Dad. You know what, Halea? That's all right. Who picking you up from the dorm Friday?
Your daddy.
Okay, good. Because don't call me.
Don't
call me. It's all right. Because Friday I'm going out after work with my coworkers. I'm gonna be somewhere drinking.
You all right?
So it's all right. It's all right. You just remember all this stuff, Halea, because all this stuff on video. So I just want to let you know I got documentation. You just remember that. Okay. Your favorite couples laughing. Yana said, please bring out the wheelchair. Ooh, no, she ain't go there. She trying to remember you in Dominican Republic. Yana, you should have saw your daddy, but that's okay. Tasha got the video in the vault.
Yana,
what?
Calm down.
Anyway, ending the trip before we get off this slide. Let me see. Oh, okay, we got some good time. Going home, everything good. Packed up everything. Go to the airport. They tell us. There's gonna be a delay, probably about 30 minutes. We'll get y'all on the plane. So we ain't think nothing of it. We went back over in the little restaurant and sat down. Then they call us. We all get on the plane. So we get on the plane and sat there for about 10 minutes. And then they told everybody, get your stuff, get off the plane. So by this time, I looked at my husband said, I'm gonna need you to go find out what the hell wrong with the plane since this is his expertise in the military, right? And TJ said, I don't know what's wrong with it, but obviously it ain't good for us to have to get on the plane and get back on. Okay, so we end up finding out that it was a hydraulic leak, so they could not leave that day. They wanted us to stay another day in Atlantic City, but we was like, no, because we got to work tomorrow. So we got to go. We got to get back home to Atlanta. Okay, so we ended up having to get our luggage from them. we had to take a Uber, which was $100 something to get to Philadelphia International Airport.
No. $254.
Oh, I'm sorry, $254 to get from Atlantic City Airport to Philadelphia International Airport, because that was the only place that was close enough to where we can take a flight directly to Atlanta, because there was no flights going into Columbia, South Carolina, unless we went to Atlanta and then from Atlanta go to Columbia, South Carolina, because don't forget, we drove to Columbia, South Carolina. So we ended up buying a ticket. So guess what? Our free trip with just a $90 tax payment ended up costing us almost $1,600, $1,000, or about $1,000 or so, because our flights and stuff was about like $600. That was for both of us for one way. One way.
Because American Airlines had just changed their policy.
Yep.
That day, $40 for
Yep. So to check in luggage, it was $40. American Airlines. So that was extra on top of extra money that we was not planning. But guess what? American Express, never leave home without it. Okay. So we get home and everything, but now he got to go get the car. So
don't forget about Uber from the airport.
Oh, that's right. Then we gotta get an Uber from the airport, because originally we supposed to have our car driving from Columbia, South Carolina to go home. So this was extra money that we spent. So our free trip ended up being a paid trip.
About
but it's okay, because I've already put in a claim for all of this. So I don't know if they're gonna give me my money back, because they probably would have said, well, you didn't have to do all of that, because we was gonna put you up in the Harris Casino and let you stay there to the next day until it was time to go. But I'm like, no, because if not, then I would have been getting claim from y'all about paying me back for my PTO I would have had to use. So the answer is no. So I'm waiting for that to come back. But that's what happened coming back. So going with some problems and coming back with some problems. So that was our Atlantic City trip. And I just don't know what to say about that. But it was just ridiculous. It was just
to show you how God is standing on real, we didn't shudder, flutter, not one bit.
Nope.
That we was like, then get upset, then get pissed off. We just roll with it. Then I had to take my Sunday to go all the way to South Carolina, 3 hours down, come all the way back, 3 hours back, to go get the car. And had to pay $100 to get it out the parking lot of the airport from down there.
Right. But thank God we had to go do it. Now it just meant that that money came out of a different type of budget, but it's better when things occur and you can be like, well, you know what, we have it and you don't have to worry about it. It just means that, okay, well, instead of eating out on, these other days, we just make sure we got our own food, stuff like that. So it was just a blessing to be able to have the ability to be able to navigate like that to get back home the way we needed to in a timely manner.
The caveat is, this is the team right here. One queen, one king. I don't care. We was in the Egypt, in the desert, whatever. As long as we were there together, that's all that matters. I mean, at the end of the day, 2 tears in a bucket. We was together, so that made my day. My birthday was a hit, except for old potty breath. That was the only part I could take the airplane breaking down, but I was about to die. I was about to literally die.
Anyway, your daughter says, I know she's an instigator. Yeah, you get that from your daddy. He's an instigator as well. Yes. You too, Yana. Well, I don't know. Yana's not an instigator. Yana just like to know information. So they laughing. Hey, Miranda. Hey, Miranda. Welcome in. We done with the cocktails. We were talking about our experience going to and coming from Atlantic City during my husband's birthday weekend. So and some of the trials and tribulations and that we came across. So we just finished with that, but I tell you, we still end up enjoying ourselves. We enjoyed our cousins that we were with. He enjoyed his birthday. Oh yeah, we did.
Oh my God.
Which Italian restaurant we eat at? What was the name of it? Oh, Carmine's. We did eat at Carmine's restaurant. Carmine's is set up, okay, so sort of like Maggiano's. It's the family, like your entrees are family settings.
Yes.
Okay. Carmine's was like you went to your uncle and auntie from that lived over in Sheepshead Bay in the Italian area, and they just made you a whole spread and ate. That food was off the chain.
Yes.
I will go there again and again. Do we need to find out? Do they have one here?
It probably won't be the same.
I don't know, but we just need to try. We need to try, and we just need to try.
And it wasn't that expensive.
No, it was not that expensive. It was. I put it this way: if it was, it would have been worth every penny. It was worth it. I didn't even blink an eye looking at it was the food that they gave you was in abundance. You didn't lack for anything at Carmine's. If you're ever anywhere and they have a Carmine's, see, we never been able to try Carmine's, and we've seen it in multiple places we've been. It was in the Bahamas.
Yes.
It was in what's the other place we went? It was in Cancun. Cancun had, but it was always either closed for renovation or they doing something, and basically you couldn't get in there. But we enjoyed it. We got in there this time in Atlantic City. It was nice, and it was at the Tropicana Casino. It was actually very nice, very, very, very nice.
I actually won $20 at the Tropicana. $20.
Him and his $20. Anyway, everybody say hello to Miranda. $20.
Hello, Miranda.
Sorry about that. They should compensate no matter what. I agree. But guess what? We about to find out because Tanya like to write letters.
Well, one thing about that, I give a shout out to the pilot because when he got off that plane,
yes, he did.
He was adamant. He said, "I am not flying that plane.
That's right.
I am not flying that plane with a hydraulic leak in the nose gear." And two things make planes crash. You got to have hydraulic fluid because that works all the flight control surfaces, and you got to have fuel. So if you got a problem with either one of those, that's a no-go.
Right.
And I'm telling you, I would say this. Aaliyah would be alive today had she had a pilot that stood on rail and said, "Hey, the plane is on the way. We can't do this." But because he felt pressured and he felt like, "Oh, I got to make sure the company get their money," he did something against his better judgment, cost everybody their lives. My pilot, our pilot, he said, he said, "People, I'm sorry, but I don't care what they do, but I am not flying that plane."
That's right. He came out himself and he didn't leave it to the stewardess and the attendants. He came out himself.
Got the microphone from him and walked out and said, "I am not flying that plane with that hydraulic leak."
That's right. And I appreciate that, but I still want my damn money back.
Yeah, I want my money, but I'm glad
that was money I wasn't planning. That money I wasn't planning on spending. That could have been my casino money on the celebration in the next few weeks.
Well, we got a daughter in the Navy that's sitting on reel. We're gonna shake her pockets.
Hush. Leave her alone.
She up there talking about her daddy. We're gonna shake her pockets. We coming for you, y'all.
Whatever. Hey Edna, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Nice to see you, nice to see you. Everybody saying hello to Edna.
Hello, Edna.
Everybody saying hello to everybody. I love Cruising Royal.
One caveat for everybody. The video that we had on last night was long, but if you want to see an inspiration for 2024, go back and catch that video from last night.
Well, most people were already on it and they stayed the whole 3 hours. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I was like, at first I was worried and like internally worried. I don't like to show people. I don't like people to see me sweat. But I was like,
share the video.
Tell
people to watch it.
I was like, that interview was 3 hours. I'm like, ain't nobody gonna stay on that long. Let me tell y'all something. Yesterday we started off with 16 watching. It went down to 14, and went back up to 16. And it stayed that way for the whole 3 hours and 2 minutes yesterday.
Shout out to the king and queen.
And I can tell you, I was just, with me, I know some people say, oh, that's too long, you need to cut it or whatever. But I'm just telling you, I just said, I'm not cutting nothing. When people want to see or they want to hear, they will look. Great whether content. They look content. At it that day, whether they say, okay, I'm going to look at a little bit today, I'll look at a little bit tomorrow, a little bit later in the week, that's fine. But I'm not cutting any of my videos because one, I really wanted it to be live, but our work schedules did not allow that type of live on a Monday evening, you know, for us nor them. And so I wanted that video, even though it was a premiere, to be as if it was a live. There was no editing, no nothing. It was basically what you saw was what you get, what you heard was what you heard. Whatever drop, whatever we had to get. When you heard staff, you heard staff. If that was it. It was, to me, I just feel just leave it alone. And these interviews that you see me doing now for those Mondays, even when they're recorded, I want them done as if they're live. There is no editing. I'm not editing nothing. It is what it is. If somebody drops some, if somebody fall, you get to see a laugh. Or whatever the case is. Right. But
to add one caveat to that, not saying I'm Socrates or I'm the smartest man in the world, but I'm telling you, Meat and I dropped so many caveats on that video. It spoke to me, but I know it's a lot of people that we know. Somebody in your family, somebody you work with, somebody you see every day need to see that video. There was so many caveats in there. The biggest thing that I took away was your expectations of people should not be the reason why you mad at them because of your expectations. That right there was awesome. And I mean, that was powerful. I might go to church and take it to the pastor and say, look here, you need to see this, put it out there to the congregation. Because I'm trying to tell you, that's going to save lives. It's going to speak to people. That right there, because you standing on real. You can't get it no better than that. And that was the first time that I heard it. Then I was like, oh, that's great. That's real. Because a lot of times we think that people that we meet or people that we try to encourage friendship from, because we give them friendship, we expect friendship in return. But that's our expectation. But the thing about it is, they might not want to be friends. They might just want to be associates. Everybody that's in your circle don't really want to be your friend. And I mean, I didn't really think about it like that until it was presented to me like that. So it was definitely a pretty timid moment.
It was a very good interview, and it was just a regular, genuine conversation. Yes, there was questions that I had to ask, but they usually flowed with whatever occurred in the conversation. So, you know, if you haven't looked at it, please take some time to look at it. You need to look at it in bites. Please do so.
Share it. I'm quite sure you know somebody that needs to hear that message. We weren't in the church, but that was a prayer, congregational moment, moved the crowd. It was a call to altar. It was one.
I don't know if it was all the prayer and call.
It was something that a lot of times what we have when we go to meet people at the job or when we meet people, then we get upset with them and they don't return the same energy that we give them. But a lot of times that's our expectation. We can't get mad at them because they don't want to give back what we give to them. And I never thought about it like that, but that's real talk. That's real talk. Because I got a lot of people right now, I want to get them this, or I want to scratch a few eyes out. But the bottom line is they don't owe me nothing. They don't owe me nothing. I done gave everything because that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? They don't owe me nothing. But at the end of the day, we expect everything when we give something.
That's right. All right. So before we close out, let's see what else is in the chat. Pass along, missionary word. Standing on real. That's right. That's
standing on real.
Standing on real. So for everybody, let's see, what do we have coming up? So tomorrow we have, before we go, tomorrow I have, it's a premiere video. It's at 6 o'clock. For 6 o'clock, it is the Uncle Nearest lineup. Not all of them, but some of them are the ones that you cannot get within the liquor store. You have to go to the distillery to do. And that is my last video for Black History Month. And then we'll be doing sort of like a short vlog for the Atlantic City experience sometime between Thursday through Saturday. It's not going to be scheduled. You just go see it pop up. And it will most likely be a video, not a premiere. So that way you can just watch it whenever. I got a lot of stuff going on this weekend, showers and parties and all that type of stuff. But I'll give next week. There's no Monday Ventures next week. Monday Ventures, the next interview is not to the second and the fourth Monday in March. However, our next interview is Melissa Villanueva. She is going to be the second Monday of this month. And then on, hold on 1 second, because I got everybody scheduled on certain days. Hold on one moment, y'all. I'm sorry. So basically on, let me see, what day is Melissa on? Melissa is on, where is she? I think she's not until the latter part of March. No, I know what it is. She's on March 11th, which is the second Monday of this month. She is a fragrance channel. I interviewed her about her YouTube journey. And then on Tuesday, March 12th, we have House of X with Winston and Leo. Yes, and we'll be making some cocktails with them on that Tuesday. And that one is going to be live. That's not going to be a premiere. So instead of our regular Tuesday libations, we are doing Tuesday libations, but it's going to be like a virtual cocktail. They're going to be making a cocktail on their end while I'm doing it on this end. And then that Wednesday, it will actually be, I will be opening up my wine segment actually. So Black History is over. And my next Wednesday Spirit Scrutiny will be on actually March 6th, which is next week Wednesday. And we're going to be going over Sauvignon Blanc. So we're going to be starting off with the white wines. And then when we finish with the white wines, then I'm going to do a segment on transition wines from people who don't really like red wines. They like the sweet or the white wines. What wines is it that they can start drinking to sort of prime their palates, get them ready for a red wine? Because it is an acquired taste. And then after that, we'll go into the red wines. But Sauvignon Blanc for next week, Wednesday. And next week, Tuesday, I have not determined what cocktails we're going to do next Tuesday, but you all will see the actual premiere scheduled by sometime this weekend on what we're going to do next Tuesday. But
we got two things from the base that I bought.
You got two things from the base?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Tequila, and I have a peanut butter cream liqueur.
Oh, a peanut butter. Okay. Well, we can do something with that.
Yes.
Okay.
I have a peanut butter cream liqueur. I like to pick up stuff at the military base when I walk through and see something different. Yeah, so we can do that. Okay.
All right. We're going to do that. Yolo says you must give from the heart without expectation. You will be disappointed every time. And that is actually, I understood that and I heard that years ago from actually TD Jakes. TD Jakes mentioned something about expectations, and it said that's why if everybody just focused more on what do you need, what is it I can do for you, if everybody did that, then everybody would have what they need. But what the problem is, most of the time we want to do something for somebody with the hopes that they're going to do it
Major
back.
expectations in return.
Right. And the thing is, I've learned that that's not the case, you know, and if that's what you're going to do, then you might as well not even do it. Just, you know, do that. But let's get off of here. It is after 9 o'clock. Everybody's saying hello to Keisha. Said, well, I sure did enjoy this evening. I'm viewing from Tacoma tonight. Okay, well, thank you so much for taking some time out of your evening, Sassy. Let me see. When I lived in New Jersey, I had a patient that brought me white wine from Italy each week. Ooh, I now will only drink French wine. Okay, then you got a specialized palate. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So you just make sure you join me on some of my Wednesdays. If you see a wine grape that you actually enjoy, just join me on there, Sassy, and let me know. Put some comments in there and let me know if there's anything you recommend. Okay. Let's see. Great live for you as usual. Thank you so much, Shelton and Key. Well, thanks everybody. We appreciate you being here. We will see you next week, Tuesday. What we will have, we don't quite know just yet, but you'll definitely know later this week. But other than that, you all have a good evening. And which one you gonna drink, honey? You already drunk it, but you said you sort of like this.
No. That's foot and boot. Shout out to the king and queen. Shout out to the king and queens. Let's stand on real. Live your best life.
Anyway, cheers, everybody.
Let's have a toast for the real one.